Hey tubes. Yep, you know what this is? Part 2. Moves around pretty good, around the terrain and stuff. I'm going to put this in the workshop to try it out, but I'm going to have to make some room first. This is what I mean. I lost the video for this. Don't worry about that. It was an idea that didn't work. This is my original engine. It's for the Stiga. I lost the video. I covered the whole thing, changing motor on this thing. That's the Stiga engine that 14.5 horse overhead valve. Basically did the death wobble on me there. This guy's good. Look, I'll cover that in another video. I've got to move this thing out the way and get the compressor in here and hook it up. That's the one I've got. I might move this around and do a comparison, compare my new one to that one after I get this out. So bear with me, and pull start to start him up, and yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, well, shout out to a subscriber of mine who sold me that. Kelv, he's top bloke. He's got a V-twin. I'm getting off him in the near future when he gets back from holidays. Yeah, shout out, big shout out to him. Yeah, onto the air compressor. Well, I did go to the trouble of pulling all this out. Bloody nice bench I put together. And I'm telling you, this is what I thought was my big compressor. It don't look so big now in comparison. Actually, that's me big twin. You've seen it. If you haven't, just have a look. I considered that to be my decent sized compressor, but well, that looks yeah. Jeez, I'm impressed. Let's try and find some details on that tank, find out what's going on. That's big and fat. That one, gee whiz. Let's see what I can find detail wise. Find out information about this tank. Well, that's the plate I need to look at. Well, I get some degreaser onto that so I can have a look. Had a can of degreaser open, I can't find it. There it is. I was just about to grab another can. Don't have to. Let's see. See what I can find here. I'll get a rag. Damn it. I can't figure this out. Hang on. WP970 PRP. I don't know. It's a 77 litre tank. I doubt it. Hang on. Nah, 21st of the 2nd, 77 is when I believe that was made. If that's what that is, 21st of Feb. I just don't know, eh? I can't find anything. I did all this, routed this through there to then come out there, new switch, blah blah, got it all there. You want to see this guy going. Now, short lead. Well, ish, you know. Look at this other one. I need to plug it in. I've already pulled this downs off, ups on. Got no idea where the regulator is positioned. I guess it does come to a stop, so yeah. So nothing should come out or want to come out of the air vents, the outlet, when I flick him on. So close. Hey, move him back a bit. I'm impressed by that. That was very close to the lead, to the outlet. So I could flick him there. I could plug him in and try him. I've never turned it on. I've never seen it go. So without further ado, I already know about the oil, I've checked it. That should be stopping at 150. I should have stopped at 120 psi. It didn't. Keep going. 110, 120, 30, 40. It's gone to 100. It's gone to 100. I've stopped him at 140 psi. I don't know if it's safe. I've noticed a bit of smoking up here actually. It should flick off at 120. It should flick off at 120 psi. What's it say here? Doesn't say, but I'm sitting at 140 psi right now. I'll throw an air line on there, let some of the air out. I'll throw an extension lead on it. I'll see if it goes near the red zone. Hang on. Huh. It thinks it's okay. Now the switch won't let it go any further. So, let's plug something in and have a look. Air nozzle. Easiest way to go. Oh, they're female outlets, aren't they? I'll have to work this one out. Damn it. See when it kicks back in. Should kick in at 90 and kick out at 120. Should throw in at 190 and throw out at 120. I stop that. I don't trust that. Fuck me dead. 150 PS. Get fucked. No fucking way. I'm sitting in front of a tank at 100, nearly 100. It's at 135 PSI. It should throw out at fucking hell. You're supposed to run him at... Oh, jeez. I'm going to let that down. I got an idea. I go and get an extension lead. I don't trust that. I really don't. So I'm gonna get an extension lead and run him down, take him down the paddock. Or at least outside the shed. Stick him somewhere outside, away from things it can hurt. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. I decided to let it go because as it was pumping up, it says 10 bar on the tank. So I thought, okay. Now, well, I was told by the old boys that 90 in, 120 out, so, and that's PSI. It feels like I'm risking my life here. Ah. They say you will notice a bit of that when you first get a new device of sorts, but yeah, I hope that's nothing. New heaters and stuff often say you'll notice burning and stuff before all the new bullshit burns off. Oh, it seems alright then. I might release this pressure. Geez, that's alright, eh? Yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with that. Oh well, I'm going to do some tinkering and probably organise something here, so yeah, let's try this one. That's non-regulated. That's straight airline. So I can run. That's regulated, and that's straight. Well, if you look at the plumbing, it makes sense. So I can run an airline off this around the workshop and run the air regulators off each outlet, and just have this one regulated here for whatever I'm running here near the workbench. Okay, let's try the fit. This is where the other one was. This compressor's as good as what I'm thinking. Might even buy one to put in there and retire that one, maybe. Very tight fit. Yeah. That may happen. Could be number 2 coming for somewhere in the workshop. Or this will be here where I want to use it. That will be the one that goes over there for the occasional stuff. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. This This is hard to move around, I think. It's big and heavy. So it should stay here, and that one, like I said, should be the one that I can move around with ease. I'll work it out. Anyway, yeah, I'm liking it. That one's got an air moisture trap on it, so things like this, that kind of garbage, yeah, they want the moisture taken out. You know, your oily knees, and you don't want moisture in it with the oil hindering what the oil does inside the tool. You know, you see what happens when water and oil get mixed up, turn milky and don't lubricate. Well, you want to have your moisture trap, then an oiler. So you got dry air picking up your oil, or in my case, I just do that. I just do these ones because I need to get more of these. Oh, well, thanks for watching. My only recommendation would be to take these out and put thread tape on. I discovered that because I needed this to be a male, they're just glued in. So yeah, I'm just putting thread tape in there where the glue was. So I'm going to take this off, that off, then unwind this off here, because I have room then to do it. Put the thread tape in, and then, yeah, should be right then. Righto, that's all done. Thread tape on both sides of there, because I took that out, and yeah. So basically that's your manifold, and then the regulator is just an add-on piece. It was all just glue, and that's thread tape. I haven't tried it yet. You get to see that. I decided that when I did the gauges, to 45 them roughly. Put them on an angle. No rule says you can't. Looking down, straight down at them, yeah, you could see them. Looking straight ahead, you could see them. Like they were there before, and you had to get down here. So I've put them like that. So I reckon it's a good angle. You can see them from more positions, more clear, and especially if you're standing here operating the thing. So let's see what it does. Got a leak at the manifold. Huh. I wonder. I have to deal with that. Hang on. Well, this is why it's leaking. That's a crack going right away. Yeah, right. Well, doesn't meet that. If I can wind something in there far enough to block the crack, yeah. But yeah, I have to really seat on the end of there because I don't think that crack goes all the way to the end. It comes close. So very poor quality metal in that, so yeah. Not happy with that, but you know, warranty is voided, so I'll get something better. I'll have to go out and pay good money for a good one. Yeah. Not impressed though. That's bullshit. You know. Take the thing out that had the glue in there and put Loctite might help that actually. I think it will. I'll try that. Loctite and seat the thing all the way to the back there. See what happens. Yeah, that's what I'll try. I will order a new one. But for now, I'll see what that does. Well, it's the next day and absolutely pointless that was. What I was gonna do was, just for now, as you can see, that crack doesn't go all the way to the end. Nearly does. But I was thinking of putting a seal on the end of that, like a flat O-ring or something, to seal. So all that thread does is hold this in there. That's a seal, like it, to face up there and not allow air to escape. So I'm stuffing around in the shed, and that's a very similar manifold. So we need to put a gauge on the bottom where the air goes in. So whatever's inside there, it seems to be the same. Yeah. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make copy this onto there. Yeah. So I'm going to have fun with that today. And yeah, piss the glue off and put thread tape in. And you get to see it. So give me a sec. First bit, take that out. Now I can just undo it. Well, that's it. Pretty self-explanatory, these wires, I'll show you in a sec, but friggin' glued on. I'm going to actually unscrew that from there and put thread tape in. That's bullshit. Fancy having another one lying around, but this thing, I didn't even do it up tight. Just, I had the thread tape on there, I was just nipping it up and it cracked. That's bullshit. I mean, I'll be careful with this one, but that's ridiculous. Can't believe it. Oh well, so I'll set this up. Need 2 hands for that, and I'm only holding a phone, but those wires, just copy it. The green one on there, blue at the top, brown at the bottom. That's it. I didn't touch none of the settings, so it should stay the same. Anyway, into it I suppose. What's in here? Diaphragm. That's it. That's all it is, diaphragm. That lip there, just so you know, if you have a look at the shape of this, if you ever wonder which way it goes, my assumption is that lip goes into that groove. Oh, I said so you separate those, you're not going to get springs and stuff flying out of the chair. It's just that, and then this gizmo here will just come out of there and go into there, and I like that. That's the current manifold, that's the pump, and this is the end that broke. That's not bad, having that valve. I might use that. That's bloody good, that. Oh well, into it. Well, it's all back together. Don't ask me what's going to happen. I didn't touch none of the settings in there, I just put it back together. I decided to use that. The other one was just sticking out the side. This one is, well, that's better if you ask me. Thread tape everywhere. That other shit, if you ask me, that's like an epoxy resin. It wasn't even bloody set. I haven't turned this thing on yet. We're going to see what happens. That part of things work. Would have heard air by now. I don't. I still don't hear nothing. Still nothing. I'm going to stop that there for a simple fact. I won't put earplugs in. I don't know what that's set to. If it pops off at 120, have you heard these things? They're loud. So I'm going to go get earplugs and then continue filling it up to make sure it flicks off when it's supposed to. Earmuffs are in. If that starts to really look like it's going to go past, I'll flick it off. But I reckon we'll be right. That's a good one. Yeah, it's a different rating. I'll go put the other valve in. I'll put the other one in. Should get a condom, stick it over there and inflate the thing. Or a balloon. Alright. I'll get the other valve. Here we go. Yeah, that's a much stronger spring on that one. Does work. Works well. Yes! And I don't hear air coming out anywhere. Well, when I bought, I'll show you something. When I bought this, it came with thread tape. When I bought this air regulator slash water trap, it came with thread tape. Thread tape, that's what you use. Thread tape. Love it. I'm gonna do that one more time, just bloody put my earmuffs on. First time I've actually used a compressor for anything. coming from here. So if I release all the air, that shuts up. Anyway, I've got, what am I going to do with this? I've got the perfect place for this. It'll really suit it too. You know, I've got the suitable place for this, you know. It was made for this purpose. There you go. Thanks for watching. All fixed. I think I improved it. Thread tape right the way through from there all the way to there. That's what you want. Not too tight. Just firm but not tight. And yeah, I don't hear any leaks. I'm very happy with my compressor. Thanks for watching. I'll keep you updated with it on this thing anyway.